My name is Aidan Meadows. Major is I'm a political science and psychology double major, and then I just started on an accelerated master's into public administration. I'm 20 years old and I am the student body president. The official wording in the Constitution has me as the Chief Executive Officer of SGA, which is just very fancy language for that. I'm the main liaison between SGA and all of its workings, as well as to the administration. So I'm the person that is the one that's kind of the face of SGA, as well as the one who is representing them at a ton of different university functions. I wish I had known how many people just want your opinion 24/7, especially this year in the time of COVID when we're making last second decisions about, are we going to go remote? How are we going to transition back to in-person classes? What is capacities and all that? How are students doing? I probably get pestered once or twice a week on different people who just want my opinion. Or want Rachel's opinion on how we feel that the school should move forward. It can be really rewarding a lot because you feel like you're important, to be honest, but also really taxing because you're just constantly having to say the same things over and over again and constantly having to think for everyone in the student body and not just yourself. I'm a busybody type of person. I just always need to keep moving and always need to be moving on to the next thing, and SGA president is very suiting for that type of personality. It is nonstop, emails every day, new opportunities, new people contacting you. So I think that is my favorite part of it, is just that it never stops and that there's always something to do. Normally everything for me is just unpack and get set up. It's a full 10-minute routine of pulling things out of my bag and getting situated so I can actually start my day. First thing is just scrolling through email inbox. Depends on the week, to be honest. So if I have meetings scheduled that day, normally I've got a couple meetings a week, if not more. And so it'll be hopping into meetings throughout the day. It'll be preparing for meetings with the Vice President, Rachel. Hey Siri, FaceTime Rachel.
Making a FaceTime call to Rachel Coles.
We will spend probably a couple hours on FaceTime every day, usually, either prepping for meetings and talking about other SGA stuff, scrolling through those emails and trying to answer them, as well as just working on any long-term project stuff that we have going on. Time management, definitely. And you kind of get caught up depending on the week and the different projects you're working on of figuring out, okay, well, I'm a full-time student, I work a job on campus, I'm also SGA president, and I've got my own personal life. How do those puzzle pieces fall in place? And so it's definitely trying to, it's the double-edged sword of the job, continuing all the time and everything new popping up all at once is great, but also really affects your time management skills, and you really have to put them to work. And it can be kind of difficult to keep everything going. I would really encourage them to do so, and I'd just say don't be afraid to put yourself out there. I think I know that's so cliche, but that's really the number one thing, and that you're not gonna get the position if you don't go for it in the first place, and even when you're in the position to really put all of your effort in. As with school and most things in life, the job of the student body president is very much you get what you give, what you put in, you're going to get out of it, and it can build a lot of connections. It can really help you and establish a good resume, and you meet a lot of new people in it. And so really just using that and going for it would be my advice.